This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
The best defense is a good offense. So before the sewer backs up into your home and wreaks havoc, stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is there for you when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Well, during Tuesday's edition of NFL Network's Good Morning Football, the anchors were diving into the results of the Super Bowl when Kyle Brandt started a sentence with an F-bomb before catching himself and walking off the set in embarrassment. He quickly returned and apologized to the viewers.
It is crucial moments and context that matters that make it so impressive.
That's a very good argument. Wow. Oh no. Take a lap. Right. I'm gonna take a lap. Take a lap. That was rough.
Listen, to your point, you know what's interesting? The numbers.
Yeah.
What should I do?
You just stay over there.
What should I do?
Just take a nap. Get back in there.
I feel so passionate about this. I can't believe that came out of my mouth, and I apologize.
Oh man.
Somebody forgot they were on the radio or on television.
Yeah, you're right. I wish I could say that, maybe or maybe not that has happened to me in my illustrious career, where I sort of let something fly. Luckily, we have the dump button, it makes you wonder.
I'm guessing they don't over there since we have this audio.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so. He of course did, he came back. He was like, hey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that happened. So.
Well, I know for us, like if I don't have my headphones on, I'm scared poopless that I'm going to curse.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like I remember I jumped on the Appy Hour with the men's room guys and I went in there and they're like, they already started. I was meeting up with Ted to go get dinner and I walk in like, jump on the air. I'm like, I need headphones. They're like, oh no, we can curse on this. I'm like, oh, okay. And then they forced me to say some bad words.
Ooh. Yeah,
that's my will.
That's weird because, you're in that room and it's still a studio that we broadcast from. So it seems weird. You're going, it doesn't seem right that you're saying bad words right now. Are you sure we're not on the air?
Well, once you break the ice, it is very liberating.
How are you when you're talking around baby Tatum? Because I realize, I'm the same as you. When I'm in here, it's easy for me not to swear, but when I'm around children, I can't stop swearing.
See, and I'm the opposite way. I think that being on the radio has helped me around Lily. I don't cuss at all around her.
Oh, I call Tatum Little Effer all the time.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. Hey, Little Effer, come over here.
I know that's why she was calling Lulu that.
Yeah, she calls that's Bubba Effer.
Yeah. Oh, Bubba Effer. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
No, dude, I'm so scared about cursing around her because she picks up words so fast.
Oh, yeah.
And remembers them. Her and I, we have a bond of making animal sounds together. And just yesterday we found some magnets. I'm like, what does the cow say? And she just whips out moo. And I'm like, man, we haven't even discussed this one in a while. Yeah. So I am very nervous about dropping any kind of bad words in front of her.
Yeah. That's I don't know what's wrong with me. The microphone stops me, but then when there's no microphone, I really have a very bad mouth.
So you just got to carry a microphone with you all the time.
You're right, Danny. I mean, I really should. I really should. Because sometimes it's even embarrassing to me. If I get really nervous, I cuss a lot. I remember that the dude, Art Volo, who films all the radio conventions, said, "Can you find a way not to cuss so much when you're asked a question?" And I'm like, I'll try art. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm on the radio. It's not like I swear on the radio, but man, something happens at these conventions where I'm just like expletive central.
Those are my favorite moments, alcohol and nerds. 'Cause I'm like you, BJ, and it's always funny because when they have us on those panels and it's me and BJ, and then it's like all these like very well respected, top 40 shows, or, not like rock shows. So they're all answering questions very politely and and then they go to us and we're both like, F this and F that and S-bomb this and mother effer. And they're all looking at us on the stage like, who invited these two idiots?
Yeah, I know. And I really think, God, we are the black T-shirt station in their brains, but I know we're better than that. We have executives that listen to us. We're really, we know we got a lot of white collar folks. Why can't we behave that way? But we just never do.
No.
We just never do.
Not even. It almost sounds like we're trying to be bad, too.
It's true.
And it's not that case. I know, and I feel like I speak for you as well. I'm trying my best not to say a bad word, but then I get so like flustered that I'm like, I just gotta say the F word. I gotta get it out of me.
Yeah, and then when I'm like hanging with people, it's like I don't even think I swear when I hang with people at those conventions. It's only when I'm on stage in front of my peers. Maybe I'm just so damn nervous. Yeah. It's got to be.
I mean, there's something to it, because I remember reading that Samuel L. Jackson, the reason why he says mother effer so much is that he had a really, really bad stutter in childhood. And when he feels like something's going to happen, he just throws that word in there and it helps prevent him from stuttering.
Wow.
So.
Really? I don't think I knew that about him.
Yeah.
Wow. How about his stutter had him basically make him an iconic actor?
I have had it with these snakes on this plane.
Yeah, that would have just been all stutters if he would have not said. Yeah.
They probably still haven't filmed the movie if that was the case.
Snakes is a hard word.
Yes.
Wow, man. That is a cool story. If that, I mean, I have no idea if it's true or not, Vicky, but I'm going to say it is.
It's on the internet. It's totally true.
It was in a 2016 interview with Vanity Fair.
Oh, so he was actually in the interview.
She cited her sources.
Wow.
This is college all over again.
It's Vicky Footnotes over here.
Bad. Well, listen,
college? I didn't do college.
Don't question Wikipedia. I told you before. Wikipedia, unreliable, but Wikipedia, forget about it. No, that's always there. We got a drunk woman on a motorized suitcase. I love this. A drunk woman on a motorized suitcase led police on a chase through an airport, and we have the audio. Steve's going to tell you all about it. He's got the Miggs report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Miggs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Miggs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys. Thanks to Kia Puyallup for giving us the Miggs Report. And today, BJ, is your day. Today, I feel like you could get a lot done and not have to lift a finger to do it.
Oh, delegation day?
Yes, it is Do a Grouch a Favor Day.
Oh, wow.
It's a day to do favors for all the grouches in our lives.
So, me and Oscar, huh? It's our day.
What's that, our National Almond Day? I feel like we have more fun helping out the grouches in the world. As opposed to...
you're right. I think you got to give the grouches their due.
Yeah, no, I like some almonds, man. Those soy wasabi ones, pretty great.
You're not wrong. My first thought was thinking about almond milk, and I think that's the trash of all the milks.
You're not wrong.
It's the worst.
It is not great.
It's just like... I don't understand why people like almond milk.
I'll be honest, though, I've tried them all. I have tried them all. I mean, I tried the oat milk the other day with my Starbucks coffee. Never again.
What?
Ooh. Oh yeah, never.
Oh,
again.
Oat milk's my jam.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Wow, hot take on oat milk.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with milk.
Okay, well let's milk. I love the dumb conversations we get into in the mornings.
Yeah,
let's remove milk from the options of all the other milks.
They're trash.
I know you have to pick one.
Oh, I have to pick one.
Yeah, so they say, sir, I'm sorry, but milk, the cows are on strike. We don't have any milk.
Yeah, well, so you either have to take my coffee black.
That's like saying none of the above. You're no fun.
I hate them all. So
you why we're doing you favors.
All right, fine. I will. I guess soy. I think soy milk is like the option I would go with. So I like soy over almond and over oat.
So it's like soy, almond, cashew, or oat. I
don't know if I've tried cashew.
You haven't had cashew milk?
No, I like I like cashews. I'll try. I didn't know cashews were making their own milk. When did they get the party?
They make ice cream with cashew milk.
Do they?
Yeah.
Don't know if I've had that. Maybe I have.
I'm up on all these non-dairy things because of having a vegan wife.
That's a good point. I should call you. So cashew. I'll give cashew milk a try. All right, I'll pick cashew.
I've only ever had almond milk besides regular milk.
Oh.
I haven't tried any of the other ones. I was just going to be a smartass and say sweetened condensed milk.
Oh, you guys.
Because I know I haven't had any of the other ones.
You are a smartass, but I like the way you're thinking. I want to pick Vicky's answer, sweetened condensed milk.
Wow. Did we get yours?
No, and I would still, it's terrible, but I would go with almond milk because it's the one that I'm most attuned with, yeah.
It's like watered down.
Yeah, I've had almond eggnog. That wasn't bad.
All right, Danny. You're going
I agree with Steve. I agree with you, though. This might be the dumbest conversation we've ever had.
But I'm committed.
I know. If Danny's out, he'd rather have pineapples on his pizza, I think.
Gross. No, almond milk for sure.
What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, almond milk.
I go oat, then soy.
See, I don't like. I'm with BJ. I don't like oat.
Oat is horrible. I had it. It ruined my coffee.
Bad oat milk. Then you got to get that oat milk over at Bigfoot Java. It's.
Maybe
I wouldn't say it's to die for. That's a little extreme, but it's to stub your toe for.
Okay, so let me ask you this: to stub your toe for, because I went on your recommendation, by the way. And you can ask Sarah because we do our normal Christmas shopping day that we do together, and I was like, you know what? Let's go to that Starbucks, and I'm going to have some with oat milk because Steve keeps talking about it, and I almost projectile vomited all over the place.
Wow!
Yeah, it was just like, are you? And so,
see, I would have told you to stay away from the oat milk at Starbucks because the oat milk at Starbucks, I agree, is trash.
Oh, really? You don't like it?
I am way too obsessed with my coffee.
I didn't know. I wish I'd have known.
Soy milk at Starbucks, oat milk at Bigfoot Java.
I get soy at Starbucks as well.
So what are they putting in the oat milk at Bigfoot Java? Is there some special sauce in there? Maybe like McDonald's?
I think a little sprinkle of meth, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Oh, that's what I'm missing.
Whatever it is, it's amazing.
All right.
Let's talk about some serious stuff. Like a drunk woman that was on a motorized suitcase and she got arrested for leading cops on a motorized suitcase speed chase. I can't say high speed because other things don't go very fast.
All right, this is going to date me, but for the people that know, why am I just getting a Benny Hill episode running through my head when I'm imagining what happened during this scene? Like she's just going super fast with that silly thing, and the cops are like, yeah. Really? I feel like that theme should be running.
She has to be attractive if that's the case. Because I remember when I was a kid, I would always love the reruns of Benny Hill because there were hot chicks running around with him.
Oh, and it was talking about that old dude that was with him that would always be chasing those girls too. And that if you haven't seen Benny Hill, first of all, you'll hate us because I'm sure it doesn't hold up. But it is such a wrong. It's like the Three Stooges in England, but only two of them.
Oh, somebody said you forgot coconut milk. Just to go back.
Oh yeah, my wife loves that stuff.
My apologies to the coconut.
I've had coconut milk ice cream.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh wow, but still not okay. Your oat milk is still the goat. Okay, or how about the goat milk?
Goat milk is amazing. It's the goat of all goats.
Okay,
all right. Let's move on back to Orlando and an airport where this is where it all went down with this woman by the name of Chelsea. She's 32 years old, and like I mentioned, she was drunk, and this happened. I guess back in April of last year, but we're hearing about it now because the cops' chest cam video just got released, and it's pretty epic, BJ.
Oh, they've got video.
Yeah, so she was trying to fly from Orlando to New York, but she was pulled up to her gate on her suitcase and was hammered. And they're like, yeah, what the hell's going on here? Plus, she had an empty beer in her hand.
Oh, yeah.
So, we're not going to let you fly because if you're just too intoxicated, they won't let you fly.
That's true.
So then a bike cop got involved, and he was really patient with her. Here they are talking to each other. It's him and drunk Chelsea talking about her being a little too wasted.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's their policy. You just can't be that intoxicated when you fly in a plane, okay?
I'm not that intoxicated.
We need you to go to the terminal.
Suck my Oh, I can suck my
Okay, Chelsea. Just go to the terminal. Oh, man, that thing kind of goes fast. I think I'm faster, but gonna have a bike pursuing a suitcase in a minute. It's gonna be crazy. Totally normal, right?
The video is amazing.
I love this
he's just
guy.
slowly following drunk or intoxicated
Chelsea.
And it really escalated. I mean, as soon as he was like, she's like, well, then S my, and
which I didn't know that Chelsea had that, but she did say she is intoxicated.
Yeah, that's a good point. Chelsea's versatile is all we can say.
Well, this audio continues, BJ, as the officer, as you can tell, he finds the humor in this, and he's being pretty patient with her. And at one point during their conversation, he even offered to race her with hopes of getting her to stop and get off of the suitcase that's motorized.
Chelsea, can you do me a favor? Can you roll with me to the main terminal? You can't hang out here. It's a secured area. I will just leave you alone. Yeah, follow me.
What the?
Follow me, Chelsea. We'll roll out together. Chelsea, I'll race you. Chelsea, let's just roll our little wheels to the other side of TSA, okay? I got to have you on the other side of TSA, and then I promise you I will leave you alone.
Well, he didn't end up leaving her alone because it got a little weird, BJ.
Oh, yeah?
Chelsea then decided to spit in the face of the officer, and that's when things went downhill.
Dude, and
I have been nothing but polite and professional with you. Chelsea, look at me. Chelsea, if this continues, you will be arrested. She's done. She's done. She just spit at me. Chelsea, you are under arrest. Put your hands behind your back now.
Come on, Chelsea. We were having fun until you decided to spit on him.
It just goes to show you how things have changed. Which, look, I mean, I'm all about being cool to people, but man, when you're a drunken idiot, I'm sorry. I mean, come on, that guy was way too much patience.
He was having fun, I think, until you decided to spit on him, because that's a no-no even before all the craziness that's going on in the world. I mean,
I still love the she was cooking on that suitcase. That's pretty awesome.
I need to get a motorized suitcase. That sounds like fun.
They existed.
Oh, I've seen people at the airport with them, and they are just so happy. And I'm surprised they don't have to wear helmets because they go pretty fast.
Yeah, do they have seats on them or something like that, or you just
sit right on top?
Oh, yeah, you
just straddle it.
Yeah, you got to straddle.
I would want a horse seat.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. A saddle, and I would want it to have sounds that made it sound like it was a horse going
Oh, okay.
Well, you can just do that yourself while you're riding.
Yeah,
just get some coconuts.
Wow, jinx. That's it.
Sorry, I got excited.
Yeah, you are having a great time over there. It must be the oat milk.
It is the oat milk. It's spiked, BJ. Wow. All right, is she the biggest idiot of the day, or is it this guy? And we have this guy here in Bellevue, Washington. His name is Michael. And, he got upset with an Applebee's worker who asked to show proof of vaccination.
Oh, here we go.
So what did he do? He pulled out a meat cleaver.
Whoa. Oh. Wait a minute. Michael's just walking around with a meat cleaver.
Apparently, or he went out of his car. But, he... look, I can have your opinions about vaccines all you want. Do you really need to pull a meat cleaver on an employee at an Applebee's?
Boy, and I wonder, I don't know how many Applebee's are in Bellevue, but there's one that I know of that, man, is not too far from one of my favorite game stores, Mock Sporting House. I hope it wasn't there. That sucks. Because I go there.
Well, don't go there with a meat cleaver, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't want to go there while anybody has a meat cleaver except the person making my food.
I just got a text message from somebody that said, Steve, did we just lose to Slovakia? The answer is, unfortunately, yes. U.S. Olympics, of course, are going. The Olympics are going on. U.S. men's hockey team has been looking really good. People feeling, even without the pros, they just lost to Slovakia 3-2.
Oh,
they're done.
Oh,
wasn't expecting that, BJ.
No, yeah, that'll happen.
All right, Russell Wilson's in the news. Because football season's over, so now we spend the next 10 years talking about whether or not Russell Wilson's going to stay with the Seahawks.
Well, last time I heard there was an interview that he made it sound like he wanted to stay. What else is going on?
That's the interview we're about to talk about there, BJ. Did it with Chris Mad Dog Russo, radio legend guy.
Yeah.
Now on, I think on,
I know that
satellite
guy.
radio on Sirius or one of those. Well, anyways, he had Russell Wilson on during the Super Bowl festivities. They do a whole radio row thing, where different celebrities and sports stars pop into different stations to talk. And Russell Wilson sat down with Chris Mad Dog Russo, and Mad Dog did say, "Are you hoping to stay with Seattle?" And here's his answer.
I've been fortunate to be able to play 10 amazing years, in Seattle. And so my hope and goal was to be back there and to keep winning it there. That's the vision, that's the goal. And, that's always been it. It's never really been anything different. To win more there, that'd be all. I want to win 3 more Super Bowls. That's my focus, is to get back and win it again. And for us to overcome all the obstacles that, and there's nothing more fun than that.
Just 3?
3 more Super Bowls.
We need to trade him. I want a Super Bowl that wants to win at least 5.
Wow. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I didn't realize that he really wasn't a winner.
But, of course, there are people out there that are analyzing the words that he said. I know you like to do that, BJ, to listen.
I do.
To read between the lines. And some people believe that using the words hope and goal is not the same as saying, I will be in Seattle this fall and beyond.
Oh, jeez. Well, and I agree. I think that what he's saying is that is his intention, but it's not always things don't always work out the way it is. It's like if they don't make him happy, or if they feel like they need to go in another direction, I think he is exactly saying my goal is to stay. That doesn't mean I will stay. I think it's very parenthetical.
Yeah, it also seems a little less vague compared to last year, where everything. After he did that one interview where everyone was just like, "What the hell is going on?" and that started the S storm. I didn't get that vibe from this one, but I mean, we got to deal with this until the start of the season again.
I guess. I mean, we'll see. I just wonder what changes are going to be made. I mean, we've had some coaching changes, but as far as talent goes, is that it? Has it been the coaching all along, and we're going to keep the same people for the most part?
Well, I imagine there's going to be a lot of changes that will happen. I mean, free agency hasn't really started yet. The draft hasn't happened yet.
That's a good point.
DK Metcalf's foot's better. He just got foot surgery.
Oh, I didn't even know he needed foot surgery.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that at the end of the year, that he was dealing with a bum foot.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains a lot then, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as far as maybe that's why he wasn't able to get as open as we would want him to get to. I totally forgot about that injury.
Hey, as far as weather, 48 degrees, going to be cloudy. That's the Migs Report. Thanks to Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical for giving it to us, and that's what's up.
Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one right.
Beginning with C, what is the real first name of Chevy Chase?
Can't say that on the radio.
No.
Oh. That's his nickname. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Isn't it Cornelius?
Wow, yes.
Yeah, man. I got to remember that. I mean, there's so many questions that I'm thinking, if I ever get asked and I forget and they were answered on Beat Migs.
I was going to say, why do you need to remember that? Why do you need that?
In my life, someone could come up with like $1 million question, like, who wants to be a millionaire? And then there I am, and there it is.
Just randomly on the streets, like cash cab? Someone's going to walk up to me like, hey.
$1 million cash cab. Yeah, I mean, I want to be ready, and I don't think I will be. Cornelius. All right. Hey, you want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We'll play Beat Migs at 6:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. What's the difference between filing for bankruptcy and credit counseling?
Credit counseling is a useful process in some circumstances, but it does show up on your credit. In fact, from a credit scoring standpoint, credit counseling shows up just like a bankruptcy, so it's going to affect your credit as negatively as filing bankruptcy. In credit counseling, the idea is that a credit counselor works with your creditors on your behalf to try to lower interest rates or work out payment plans with your creditors to pay back your debt over time. In credit counseling, you almost always pay back 100% of the debt, sometimes at lower interest. And of course, some creditors will participate in that process and some won't. So you're usually left with kind of a mixed result with credit counseling and, of course, a high payment.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
A burst pipe at 3 a.m. is a bad way to start the day. A cold shower in November isn't invigorating. So before you start freaking, call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is just one call away 24 hours a day. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.